Hello everyone, Ginger Kraken here, and we're diving back into our career mode adventure on the Zookeeper DLC pack. I know last time we were just kind of putting some more animals in the zoo. We didn't really do much outside of that. We achieved a couple more of the accomplishments. If I remember correctly, we're pretty much done with all the silver tier requirements, and my computer's being silly, sorry. There we go. This time when I was watching back the footage from the previous episode 3, I wrote down a couple things that I mentioned or I hadn't done that I wanted to do. So today we're going to, one of the requirements that we have to complete this career mode is to set up 7 tour points. I believe we're at 4. Just gonna get rid of this. There we go. Okay, so we're going to set up some tour points. We still have to place the Hat's Fantastic because we did unlock it last time. I just completely missed the notification and didn't do that for some reason. We still need to release one of each of the animals we currently have. I want to get the litter under control, and we're still working on that. Was it gold tier? No, it was silver tier. So that's that final silver tier that we need, is to get the bear's food quality up to grade 2. Now I did mean to look into how that's done, and I completely forgot to do that. So let me just quickly, let me see if I can figure it out, because I just drawing a complete blank on how you change the food quality. Okay, yeah, so it's under the habitat setting, not the actual animal. And I only have grade 1. Is that... I think it's just something that I need to research. Let's see, vet research. Food enrichment, fun fact. Toy enrichment, food enrichment, education. Breeding research, fun fact. Is it that? Oh, okay, so we need to research the bear 4 times. So that might take a little bit. So why don't we work on some of the other stuff that I mentioned? We have to place the Hat's Fantastic. We need to, we have 4 tour points. We need 7. I also wanted to potentially set up some work zones for the zookeepers so that everything stays under control. Can I get a good picture of you climbing? That was an interesting noise. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm gonna start with getting the litter under control, because when we ended things last time, I saw there was a bunch of it here. I guess our caretaker's got it under control, because there's nothing there anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna say the litter's under control. And we need to place that Hat's Fantastic. I do know, I think it was episode 2, I discovered there's a pre-built store here, but we need something to attract the guests to actually wander over. So what I was thinking is maybe this area here, we'll adopt a couple more animals and we'll place them in these 2 little grass patches so it attracts them to come over here and explore. So let's see what animals we could do. The aardvark. Let me just pause. Addax, American buffalo, African buffalo, I should say, sorry. Oh, we have elephants. Do we have enough points for elephants? Oh, we definitely do. I might... So I feel like this is supposed to be like some sort of thing. This general area. So maybe if I enclose this can be our elephant habitat, and then we can have two exhibits on the outside as well. So I think I like that plan. So I think, where did they go? They're there. So I think we're just going to adopt a bunch of animals, and then we'll deal with it when we get more in depth. Oh, we also have those lemurs. Yeah. So we have another animal that's coming. So So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start creating the barriers for, we'll call this 1, 2, and that's going to be the elephants because I bought them. I can't undo that. So depending on how much room is here, that might be, one of those might be that animal that we're going to be getting. So let's go barriers. I think I want to do concrete so it blends in. No, I said concrete. Let's do concrete so it blends in. Oh, the game's paused. Hang on. There we go. And I'm going to make this a little bit wonky just for the time being. What do I do down here? I feel like if I go down this little strip, it's just going to be a waste of time and space, potentially. So maybe we'll cut it off here, and then we'll come back. So that needs to be shortened just a smidge. That was too much. There we go. I feel like that should be perfect. Okay, and then, again, we're going to have to manually tweak. Excuse me, there we go. We're gonna have to manually adjust the fence here because it's all weird and I want to get this spot real nice and close. There we are. Add a post. Sure, we're not going for perfection anyways, so this should be good for the time being. I do want to get this light out of here. Oh, I can't. Okay, so... Damn it. Okay, so we're going to have to work around that light, which is probably going to irritate me. And I can't put this down? What's happening? Also, the other thing I noticed when I was watching back the recording for episode 3, as you guys know, I've been kind of messing around with the audio settings to try and get them like just right, but this is my first time making any YouTube videos at all, so I don't really know what I'm doing, if I'm being honest. I noticed you can really hear me like breathing and swallowing and stuff like that, so I do apologize. One of these days I will get the hang of all of these settings and what button does what. But for the time being, we're just having fun with this. And I hope that you guys are too. I hope you're having fun coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. I can't put that in there, really? Can I put it in here? I can put it there. That's interesting. I can't put these in the wall, because normally you can get pretty exact. Because like this post is in here, no problem. But now I'm gonna have to pull it out just for, you know, making things look nice. Is this even... Oh, it's empty in here. How big is this? Is there... Oops. I'm just wondering, because I don't really have a good scale of how big this big patch of grass is, so... What is this? Is this another empty... Wow. Okay, so there's a lady that's been here this whole time, and she hasn't served anyone. So we definitely need to attract some guests down this way. So let's just start with this for now. I want to put the door somewhere where they can access it. Can I put it here? I don't think I can put it there because then they have to walk through a wall. I did not think this through. If it wasn't already obvious, I did not think this through. I'm just kind of... I like to roll with the punches, so they say. Sure, let's just put it there for now. Empty, so I know... Ooh, that's not how you spell empty. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get stuck in a building, and I want to check. So we've got 6 square feet. No water. We don't necessarily need water depending on what animal we adopt. I do see African penguins and I want to play around with them because they're penguins and they're cute. But, what was the ibex again? How much space did it need? And we all know I'm going to crank that up. Oh, this would actually be perfect for them because I have been wanting to put them in. Because I don't think I've actually ever played around with the ibex before. There's a whole bunch of animals that I haven't really played around with. That's why in my last recording, so that would have been episode 3 that I did, I'd mentioned whenever I want to play this game, I kind of can't because now I'm recording as I play through it. So I had the idea of doing a zoo where I use every single animal in the Zoopedia, and I'm calling it the A to Z Zoo Challenge. We may have to we may have to have quite a few different zoos, so it might be like, I don't know, A to M and then M to Z, depending on how much space and stuff I have. So I'm kind of excited for that. I've already started making like the entrance and the guest area when they first come in, but the first animal I have to place was the Atavark, which I've worked with before, so it was like, not really excited about that because I know what to expect, but I'm sure it'll get interesting as it goes on. Let's see, vet research is done. Okay. I wish you would research this bear faster. I just want to get that accomplishment out of the way. Okay, so we sent those animals to... Oh, we have a lot of porcupine. I think we need to do some population management for a second. Hang on. You. I'm going to release you to the wild, so that's our porcupines. I have like a sheet of paper here with stuff written down for things that I'm doing, because I get distracted easily. Okay, so that was the porcupines. I want to sell you so the population doesn't get out of control, but I only have one male, and these symbols here, it took me forever to realize that means that they're the alpha of the pack. We do have a bunch of leopards again. They're all females again. What the heck is going on? So I'm gonna say you two are bronze tier. I'm gonna release one of you to the wild because the other one's too young. Turtles are looking okay. Gators, still no new gators. Donkeys. Donkey. Okay. I know I wanted to get rid of you because I already marked you down. Let me just pause the game quick. Let's see. I usually do... Oh, we have like all males. Okay, that might be the problem. You, I can only quick trade. Patches, I want to keep you, buddy, but... You're 18 years old, really? 18 and 14 and 5. So... I need more female donkeys is the problem. I don't really know what to do here. I think for now we're just gonna sell Colleen, I guess her name is, because I can't release her. Okay, so donkeys, otters. We've got 2 female otters, which is fine. Those are our exhibit tanks, which make us money in the background, and the bears still have nothing new. Alright, resume. So, let's just name this Ibex. IBEX, right? What was the spelling? I can't... Yeah, okay. So we're gonna wait for those guys to come on through. Hopefully it will attract our guests this way, and I did not check the fence requirement. Again, my game is being weird and it's not showing me height measurements on the fence, but it's saying 4 feet. I feel like that's maybe 4 feet. I guess we'll find out. Maybe we'll have more dangerous animals escape and I'll panic for them to only be our turtles. That was really annoying me last time. Like, seriously? Every time the game freaks out and is like, oh no, you have dangerous animals escaping, and I see it's only the turtles or something that's realistically harmless, it just makes me sit there and go like, seriously? They're not dangerous. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to very slowly wander up to the guests, and that's it. The guests can walk away in time, trust me. Okay, so that's done. I want to get the fence here set up. Or are these guys ready? One of them's ready. Alright, Rita, you can come with me. Welcome to your new home. I hope your zookeeper can make it in there. I really hope this wall isn't a problem because I don't think I can delete... Yeah, I can. It's grayed out, so I can't delete this if it's in the way. Might have to come up with a creative solution. Probably end up putting the door here and then just making like a bridge or something. Are you guests? Oh, there's guests over here now. Huh. What are you even looking at? What an amazing place. The tree? I'm not sure what you guys are looking at. Maybe the gators? Anyway. Okay, so while that's happening, let's put down our hats. Fantastic. I'm gonna try and get into here and not mess up my camera. So, facilities, guests, merchandise, hats, fantastic. I think I just want to put a counter down. Maybe right here. I hope that this counter fits. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Oops. I'm not sure what we're gonna do if it doesn't fit. Excuse me. Modular souvenir shop. Yeah, I just wanna, you know, put this guy down in here, but it's not letting me. Okay. What is the problem here? I don't understand why it's not letting me put this down. I was letting me put it down here. So I can put it down here past this like white line. So I guess that's just gonna have to go there. And oh, do we not have a path running through here? No, we don't. Okay. So the thing with this game is if you don't have a path, I'm trying to find said path that I just put down. If you don't put a path down, it basically won't really let you do anything. So now I have it there, but I can't, darn it. Okay, so let's get rid of that. I can't seem to get it to work because of the pathing, because the pathing in this game, if you remember from me saying last time, is very weird and does not make sense to me. Like again, I can put someone in here. Can I put someone like just in the entrance there? I want to use this shop that they have pre-built, but it's just not letting me. And I can't seem to do anything with this, or I don't know how. Sells no items. Well, I would love to. Radio enabled. Prices. Synchronize. Place displays. Is that the problem? There's just there's stuff everywhere. Like, what do you mean? Again, Planet Zoo, I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with this. Enable guest thoughts, prices. Yeah. I know it doesn't sell shops. I want it to. I just don't know what the problem is. None of the displays in the shop are set to sell an item. Click on a display to select its item for sale and enable. Ew. So it's these. Okay, so t-shirts. Tote bags. Animals mixed. Animal hats. Statues. Baseball. There's a lot of options, my goodness. I feel like we have... I know... You can get very specific with these, eh? Puzzles. Let's do mugs and plushies. Oh, there's more. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just say that's good there. Closed. No vendor. Why? Why do you not have a vendor? Can I call a vendor? I'm sure I have a vendor that's available. We should also send everyone for training again, actually. No work zone. Waiting. I don't want to take someone... You're commuting, but you're assigned to Bernie's Bakes. No work zone. Commuting. Waiting. Huh. Okay, so let's just hire someone, because I'm not playing this game. I just want to open this store up. No vendor. Can you hurry up, please? Wait, was it you I just hired? Okay, thank you. I believe we're open for business now? Yes, we are. Okay, perfect. So we've got that sorted out finally. And our ibex has been here a bit. I believe your friend's ready. Yeah, so let's just grab your friend. And come all the way over here. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So you've got a lot of grass. You want more soil, more sand, more rock. That I can do. So let's do soil. And rock. A little bit more to make sure you're happy. Pinch of sand and some long grass. There we go. Alright, now let's worry about getting you a food trough. There we go. And a water pipe. You don't need a shelter, so that's nice. Let's get you some toys then. High amounts of litter. Really? Because there wasn't a second ago. Like, no joke, a second ago when I opened the game, there was nothing. Now suddenly there's a problem. You're fine with having no plants, really? Well, you're gonna get plants, and you're gonna like it. Let's make this a little pretty looking. Can I do... There we go. And we're gonna duplicate. No. Okay. So that's gonna be too fiddly. Again, I always struggle with like hey, we're not going for perfection, we're just playing. So that's down. Let's put this down. I feel like you guys would maybe like a tree or two? Maybe a bigger tree? There we go. Let's get some lady fern. And I do like having flowers here and there just to kind of brighten the habitats up a bit. Yeah, you guys don't really have that many requirements, eh? Well, that was very easy and not... I thought there was going to be a fight or two here with like, oh, we want this and I don't have it or I can't get it or whatever. Okay, so that's our ibex. Oh, you're looking a little scratched up there, dude. Can I get a picture of you? Excuse me, I would like to get a picture of you. You don't want to do something cute? No? Okay, that's fine. You do your thing. High amounts of litter and water treatment needs repair. That's gonna take priority. Litter. Where's the litter? Aha! See, this is when I first logged in. I was like, oh, there was a bunch out over here when we ended the last one. And it magically disappeared. And now it's back. So let's do bins. Turn this off. Oh, there is bins. They're just not using them. Which again is something that drives me crazy and I don't understand because you get complaints about litter. There's bins everywhere and people are just throwing stuff on the ground. Use the bins, please. Is there a caretaker I can kidnap? Oh yeah, we wanted to send everyone for training. Caretaker... Let's say you... Well, I'm sorry, you're not emptying a bin anymore. I need you to clean. Right now. Alright. Animals thirsty, animals... Oh, I didn't, Did I not give you guys a food bin? I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. I'm a horrible, terrible person right now. Making my animals go, hungry and thirsty. Right there. Turn around. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Can I get a picture of you? Ooh, crash into the camera there, dude. Alright. So that's those guys. What else is going on? Our research is done. And our mechanic research is done. Perfect. And did I spy with my little eye a balloon? I got it. Is there any more balloons while I'm on patrol? Oh, there's one. Perfect. I don't know why I just love popping the balloons. I guess it's, was it Roller Coaster Tycoon where you could pop the balloons? Anyway. So we got the electric fence now, so that's good. We need to start getting this one here set up. So let's work on that. Curve. Again, the game's being weird, being like, you can't place that here, but, you know, it was okay last time. That's why I always just put the fence down in the general area and then I come back to it and I worry about it later. It's looking good. I'm not sure why this pillar is crooked. don't know why the game does that sometimes. The pillars are just like turned on a funny angle. Or maybe it's something I'm doing that I don't know about. There we go. Add another post here. Maybe not. Maybe there. Sink that in a little bit. See, like, this side is fine. I can sink these pillars into the building. But on the other side, oh, maybe it was like this part. It was like, no. You're not allowed to do that. Yeah, it's letting me do it here, but not over there. Very strange. This game is confusing sometimes. And I'm gonna assume because they were able to put the animals there that we're fine to put the gate along here. And I'm gonna put you there. And we're gonna turn this side into glass. Glass. Actually, is this climbable? Okay, good. I forgot to check because if we're getting those lemurs down the road, I want to make sure that they can't just climb the fence and get out. Okay, so that's that. We put some more bins down for the litter. My water treatment fail. Oh, a different one. It's like again? We did the hat's fantastic tech. Oh no, technically we didn't. I don't think we did. I think it said it was a just a memento store, which is not the same. Modular souvenir shop, just a memento. Yeah. So this technically does not count. And if there's a way to change it, I don't know how. So we're going to go on a little adventure here and see what's going on. King's Cameras, okay. Interesting store name. You have a balloon, sir. Oh, oh. He knew I was gonna pop it. It's like, you're holding a balloon and I very much want to pop it, and then he just disappeared anyway. Let's see, where can we put a hat store? I kind of want to bring it over here. There's a bathroom there. There's a generator. So I think this was supposed to be the just a memento. This is going to be Hat's Fantastic now. Can I change that? No, I can't. Okay. So we're going to have to remember Hat's Fantastic is actually just a memento, and just a memento is Hat's Fantastic. So, guest merchandise, hat. Oh. Hats. Hat. Apparently I took a screenshot again. That's fine. Let's get you. I'm going to trap you in this building, sir. Let's do that. The ground's going to go all weird, but that's fine. What about the path? 'Cause yeah, that's going to be a problem. So let's get a path over here as well so people can get in and out. And I don't have to listen to them whining about being stuck and stuff. And I'm just going to leave that empty because honestly, I'm not going to see it. This is going to be coming soon. We still have our elephants to deal with. This goes all the way around, doesn't it? Well, it goes a little wonky there. So I think what I'm going to do is make this path a little bit thicker so I can get a nice square thing going here. Aligned grid. Nope. I would like to match that one with that. There we go. And over here. Oops, not sure what I did. There we go. Pardon? What is going on here? Let's try this again. Huh. Well, this is very strange. Again, this is one of the things with this game. The pathing system is very weird. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and I hope this works, is I'm gonna delete it and put it back down. And it's not gonna let me. There we go. Okay, so deselect. Turn that way down. Sure. Align to grid. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. There. No. Ah. Oh my god. Now everyone understands my frustration. Because I don't know what's going on here. So we're gonna delete this, delete that. Deselect. Reselect that one. Fix that. Put this back. And I think we're just gonna have to recreate this border path, so well, that's one of the things with this game. Again, I hear Planet Coaster, same company that made this game, the pathing system is like 100 times better. I haven't actually bought it yet, but I have heard tales. Maybe one day I'll buy that game too and we'll look into it. Because I did growing up, I had Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. I can speak English, my gosh. I know Roller Coaster Tycoon was more my older sister's thing. I liked playing Zoo Tycoon and playing with the animals, but I wasn't very good at it, if I'm being honest with you. What is this? This is just a hole? Why do we have a hole here? Yeah, so she was more Roller Coaster Tycoon. She was very good at it. I liked playing with the animals in Zoo Tycoon, so that was more my thing. Do I seriously have to go all the way around and fix this pathway? Because I really don't want to. And I don't think you guys want me to, because I feel like that would be very boring. But it looks like that's what the game is wanting us to do. There we go. I tell you, things don't go to plan, and then they get annoying. Yeah, I always remember I was a horse girl growing up, so I'd always adopt the horses. What were they called? I forget what they were called. I'm pretty sure they have them in this game too, so I'm kind of excited for that. But I would build like little racetracks and stuff, and I would race them, and it was a lot of fun. Now, I feel like this path needs to be fixed because it's going to cause traffic jams, and then people are going to complain, and then I'm going to get upset, and nobody wants that. So maybe what we can do is delete, 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 delete. Turn our angle snap on. I'm gonna bring this out to here, and then we're gonna do it here. I'm not gonna connect it just yet. Is this square? Are you squared up? One turn. One turn. Okay. Just want to make sure it's squared up before I commit to something. And no, there. And there. Align to grid, because I want these paths to be nice and wide. Deselect align. Oh, but what am I gonna do about this? You know what I'll do is maybe we'll do the elephants in here, but won't put glass here. That way our guests kind of have to travel around and see. And then we shouldn't get any traffic jams, hopefully. And that looks funny, but that's just how it's gonna go for now. Okay, so let's check this. I'm not sure what button I pushed by accident. That is what I wanted to do though. We got our bears up to level 2, so that's good. I kind of want to widen this part too. I apologize. This is turning out to be a very boring episode again. There we go. Deselect, reselect. This whole YouTube thing is new to me, so I'm kind of figuring it out and learning. Yeah, that might be good. Actually, you know what we might be able to do? Is I might just cut this across straight and then turn these into little guest areas. So... nah. I'll change my mind. Although, we could just do that. Excuse me. This is turning into a nightmare, my gosh. Oh, okay, now that I'm far enough back, I can see is the path itself coming in when they built this map is not aligned. I don't know if you can see. Check out the blue line here, and then check out the blue line over here. It's not centered. That's what the problem is. That would explain a lot. How do I want to do this? I think that's how we want to do it. So, bring you down, align to grid. How did I do that? So, we're gonna put this... oh, it's obstructed though. Damn it. There's a... oh, maybe that's what it was, is the fence is in the way. Okay. I see the issue. Barriers. This one, I'm just gonna nudge this a bit so I can, you know, there. Paths, align, you. Now I can put it down. Okay, so with that being said, not sure why that was there. And I did it again. What size is this though? Did I say it was 23? So I'm just gonna do a quick thing so I can check and see. No, it's 23. There we go. Much better. Except for over here. But you know what? I've fiddled enough with this. Let's move on. Ibex is at cleanliness risk. Okay, well, why do we need more zookeepers again? I like to do 2 per animal, so let's see. We have, or not 2 per animal, like 1 keeper per 2 animals. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is this grayed out? Oh, did they die off? So that's the thing with some exhibit animals, is they will die off. But I should have 1, 2, 3, 5 keepers in this zoo, minimum. I have... That would explain the problem. Okay, so because we're getting more animals as well, I'm just going to put 2 down. And hang on. Yeah. So the thing with exhibit animals sometimes is they will kind of die off, especially if they reproduce quickly, like bugs and stuff like that. Empty. Yeah, so these guys, they died off. So that's also not scorpion. That's scorpion. This is beetle. Beetle. There we go. So we need to adopt more of those beetles. Goliath beetle. Let's do you, and your gold standard. So let's do you. Did I just adopt 2 girls? I so did. Okay. And you're silver quality. Alright. Into your new home. Apparently I never set these education things up. Could have swore I did. Goliath. Okay. So, back over to this area. So we're going to put our elephants in here. Let's just delete all these random plants that I just needed to get out of my way for the time being earlier. Goodbye, plants. Is there any more underground? There's a whole bunch underground. So sometimes if you remember, we were moving plants at the beginning. Oh no. Hold on. Who's fighting? Why are we fighting? There's no need for that. Zoo. Let me pause the game. Pause. Leopard. Why are we fighting? Dangerous fighting due to... Oh, we're overcrowded. Oh, yeah, I guess you're all adults now, eh? Okay, so let's see. We have 1 male, 1 female. And I think we're going to get rid of these 2. So, release to wild. Goodbye. No more fighting. No more fighting for you guys. Fighting does not accomplish anything. I'm not sure what that noise was. How you doing, Patches? Outsider gender ratio. Oh, is it time? I think it's time to get rid of Patches. Donkey. I think it's time. So we're gonna retire Jevons, Patches, and Andy, I think. I can't release any of them to the wild? Okay. Goodbye, Patches. You're gonna be missed. By me, at least. But I did notice you had a kid that looked like you. Are you hiding? Yes, you're hiding. You're sleeping. Why are you sleeping? Good morning. You're awake now. Do you have blue eyes? Hang on. I haven't seen a donkey in this game with blue eyes before. Huh. At least I don't think I have. You're also scratched up like your dad. Yeah, I don't recall. Where's the other donkey? There you are. I do not recall. They're usually brown, yeah. Huh. Okay, so I know you can get, like, albino. And, shoot, what is it called? It's like an hyperpigmentation, where they're, like, really, really, like, jet black. It's really cool if you ever see it. And I remember I had a zoo once where I had like one was albino and the other one was the hyperpigmented, and it just looks so cool having them side by side. Oh good, you guys had a baby. Okay, back to doing our elefantes. Let's go with concrete just to keep everything matching. Alright, so we're going to put you in the corner. This is a trick I do sometimes, is I will align the fence just so into the corners, and then I'll link everything up later. Because it tends to work out better sometimes. I'm going to have to get fancy going across there. So maybe we'll do that now. Maybe not. There we go. I think I put it in like just the perfect spot for that corner where it wasn't working. So we're going to do the vague placement, and then so to keep this in line, typically what I do is I'll click on one, I'll get this guy perfectly aligned, and you just keep clicking on the pillar and it will go in straight. So same thing over here. We're going to click on this pillar because that's where I want it. There we go. And yeah, it doesn't matter where your camera's looking. Oh. As long as you're clicking on the same spot. Panel is too long. Well, I'm not telling it to do that length. I just want to keep it straight. And now it's probably all wonky. Yep. I can see it. I don't know if you guys can, but got a little off center there. Well, maybe it was okay. Yeah, again, I'm worried about being a perfectionist for no reason because we're just trying to complete the career mode. So again, for sake of foot traffic, I'm going to make these walls glass so guests can see inside. And I'm going to put our keeper door, I think, right in the center here so they can just come into this little area and they can come right in so they're not running all the way around. I just want to move you and you. I think you I want to move a little more just so I can line this one up. Perfect. And then as far as the door goes, there we go. And we're going to fix this. The music for this game is just so, like, relaxing, calming. I love it. Yeah, let's just do that. Because I know that path is all weird because it didn't want to cooperate with me. So this is going to be our... Actually, let's send our elephants to quarantine. Trading, storage. Send to zoo. Quarantine. Okay, so this is going to be elephant. I just short form it like that so it's easier. Alright, so we've done that. Can't believe we've spent this entire episode over here just building. Well, this entire episode so far. Power of source requires repair. Well, why are we not fixing things? That doesn't make sense. So mechanics are for. I grew up around mechanics too, and I'm like, whenever one of them tells me something is wrong, I don't question it. I just, okay, fix it, please. I know there's a lot of people that'll be like, oh no, you should never, like, you know, mechanics are a scam and this, that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, these are mechanics like I've grown up with. Like my dad even is a mechanic. Like, I don't think a man would you know, steer his daughter wrong as far as like, hey, your car's broken. I know my dad has always been like safety first. Even for things like, again, I grew up, my dad's a mechanic. I grew up around cars. There were certain times where he would tell me something and I was like, what, really? And then he'd show me, be like, oh yeah, that's definitely broken or about to break. We should probably deal with that. It's come in handy quite a lot. I know, again, like I'm in a small town and we get a lot of tourists and stuff in the summertime because there's cottages and stuff around here. There's been times where like I've seen people pulled off on the side of like a dirt road trying to change the tire. They don't know how. To me, that's a basic thing that everybody should know, and I always thank my dad for teaching me everything that he did because you never know. One, you never know, and two, it's just a good thing to know, in my opinion. Um, okay, well, I'm looking at the recording and it's been like about an hour, which I find is about a good time to stop. Quarantine is passed. Okay, so maybe we'll go a couple more minutes. Because I'm not sure if there's still plants underground in there from us moving stuff and the terrain height differences. Like you can see my pile of like, I'll deal with that later over here. Yeah, so maybe let's put our elephants in. And then, oops, sorry, I just smacked my mic. And then maybe we'll look into that. Let's see, are you guys hustling? I see you. I saw you running. Where are you going? Are you going? Let's do the cinematic thing. I'm not sure why we're going this way. This doesn't make sense to me. So you're going to go all the way around the outside. All the way around the other outside. Oh, there's no passage. Oh. Well, now that would just make sense now, wouldn't it? That would explain why they're going the long way. Okay, so maybe I didn't think this door and habitat placement out very well. Come on, let's see. It's the final yard. It's the final countdown. There we go. Let's get some elephants in here right next to our lion statue. Is this... Hello, my friend. I don't think this is going to be enough room for you. Not enough room. Alright, so maybe what I'll have to do is... Shoot. I did not think this through. I'm going to pause the game for a second. What can I do to make this situation better? I mean, I guess I could delete... I'm gonna have to delete the... I made this path wider for no reason. I'm gonna have to delete that. Alright. Goodbye. Let's leave the bottom portion thicker, though. Just because I feel like that's where a lot of people are going to start crowding, and then we're going to get complaints and stuff, and I don't feel like dealing with that. The fence is in the way. Yeah, and the other fence is in the way too. So, what are we gonna do? I think I might just do this off camera, because, again, this is... Whoa. This is turning out to be a very boring episode. So let's get these guys settled and happy, at least. There we go. I'm not sure if this counts as a water source. So let's put a pipe in just to be sure they have water. Yeah, there's still plants underground. So you don't like that, you don't like that, you don't like that. Okay, so let's do clear out these. Let's go Africa grassland. Yeah, let's do an African grassland theme for these guys. So, where are those ginormous trees that I always love working with? What are they called? Boabab? Are they desert? Oh, they're desert. Okay. So I'm just gonna place you and you. And I'm gonna take that desert setting off. Let's do, no. Let's get some grass down. Just to kind of liven up the place a little bit. And, oh, these are daffodils. Okay, I was like, I'm not sure what these are, but they look pretty. I always remember the original Alice in Wonderland, the daffodil song and stuff. That's what these flowers make me think of now. Is there any more, like, grass or bushy stuff to liven this area up? That's not where I wanted that. Oh. Who dares text me while I'm recording? Oh, I have a voicemail. It didn't even ring. Small town problems. We have such bad signal here that, like, yeah. Sometimes people will call me, but because the signal is so bad, it doesn't register the call coming in. So it'll just go straight, as far as I'm aware, it'll just go straight to my voicemail. And I always feel bad because people are like, oh, I called you. I'm like, no, you didn't. What are you talking about? Okay, so we need to research some more toys for these guys. And we need to fix that terrain and these. Oh, I did not think this through. These guys need swimming too. Shoot. Okay, so I might, off camera, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with this habitat because I know it's going to take me a little while. Yeah, because I hate doing this, but like I think I'm going to have to build a pathway along here and make the viewing area there and then make all of this the habitat, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that off camera because I feel like this episode has turned out to be excruciatingly boring, and I do apologize for that. So thank you all for watching, and next time we're going to try and work on getting those achievements. I know we're still researching the bear's food, unless we unlocked it without me knowing. Yeah, so we're still working towards the whole bear thing, which is going to unlock, it's going to complete silver, and then it's going to unlock gold for us to play around with. We're going to have an animal to place. We've already got the Looney Balloons. We just did the Hat's Fantastic. This is a standard for me. I don't like moving on until the animals are absolutely 100% happy, or as happy as I can get them. Breed new 6 habitat animals. I believe that may have already happened in the background while we were doing this recording today. And then release any 7 of the habitat species out into the wild. Oh, and I forgot to put down tour points. Okay, so we still need to do tour points for next time. So that's going to wrap it up for now. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do some work off camera to make our elephants happy. And I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Bye.